Hi guys, and welcome back to another video here on this channel. My name's Shireen if you're new here, and I post all things sewing and DIY. But today is going to be an exciting one, and I'm going to be sharing with you over 30 free summer sewing patterns that you can get started this summer. Now I'm going to warn you, there's quite a few here that you're going to love, and there's a lot that's added to my already very long list of things to make. So brace yourselves. If you're new here, I would love if you joined the sewing family, so do hit the like button down below if you're enjoying this video, and subscribe to be alerted for any new videos that I post. Now this video is going to be slightly different to my other free sewing pattern videos, which I do have a playlist for if you want to see some of the other previous ones that I've done, and I'll link them down in the description box down below if you want to binge on those. But normally I would just recommend the sewing patterns themselves, but I am going to be sharing with you some fabric ideas that I would make with each pattern, whether that be stuff from my stash, which I will try and link below if they are in stock anywhere or if I can find something similar, or I'm going to be showing you some gorgeous fabrics that I've seen online and ones that are on my list to buy as well. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get straight on into the first one. Now, a shameless plug for my own dress that I self-drafted, which is this lovely frill dress. It's a bodycon dress, but with a peplum detailed bottom and a frill sleeve, which can be worn up or kind of off shoulder if you're wanting a more sensual vibe. Now, this picture here, which I posted on my Instagram, shows it in all its glory. You can see the peplum detail down at the bottom. It has a little zip section here to get in and out of. Now there is a video on how I made this, and I'll link that down in the description box down below if you want to make one yourself. This fabric I can't seem to find anywhere online. It was a remnant from a local fabric store. This is a slightly more thicker crepe sort of style jersey, but I also think this dress would look absolutely gorgeous in a scuba fabric. Because it's got all these ruffles, I think if this was made with a scuba fabric, even this would be so much more poofy, and I love a poof. And same with the flare peplum at the bottom. I think it would just sit so nicely. So there's a couple that I found that I really love. One is this sort of red pinky floral scuba jersey fabric, and this one here, which is more of a, I want to say, like, it feels very Ted Baker-esque, kind of a grey floral scuba jersey fabric. And I'm actually really tempted to get this for a different project that I have in mind, so that's definitely on my wish list. But again, I'll link all the fabric recommendations or findings down in the description box down below if you want to have a look at those as well. But yeah, I love this. I've worn this all summer. I didn't get as much wear out of it when I made it early in the spring because temperatures here were very, very cool. But I've been living in this. I've worn this to, like I said, the wheat field and also the lavender fields, and it's just such a comfortable dress. Perfect for a food baby, and yeah, couldn't highly recommend it enough. Now, free sewing pattern number 2 is the Amelia dress from Craft World. Now, you do need to log in to access this, but I think it's just an absolutely stunning find. It's a beautiful maxi style tea dress with a lovely v-neck and I think what they call a butterfly sleeve, but it has this sort of draped bell effect and stops about here. Has a lovely elasticated waist which just cinches you in perfectly, and I just love the fabric choice that they've got on this photograph. I think it's absolutely perfection. I found this lovely fine cotton which I think is so beautifully lightweight for this style dress, perfect for the summer heat like we've been getting in the UK here recently. It's been absolutely scorching. I personally really love the olive green background and the white background. Also tempted by the kind of mustardy orange coloured floral background as well, but there's loads of different colours here. And if you know my personal style, I do love more muted colours. I think with my olive skin, I think these sort of colours just complement my skin tone a bit more. But there's a couple of other really nice bright colours here if you like a lovely colourful summer dress, which is perfect for the season. So this next one is one by Elisa Montanez, and it's this beautiful tutorial on this DIY shirt top. I think the detailing on this is absolutely gorgeous, and I can imagine this in such a lovely crisp shirting fabric. Super light and airy. and very flattering. It has these lovely poof sleeves with the elasticated bands here, and again an elasticated waist area with a lovely little flare. It has a lovely square neckline, which I just love. I think it's just so flattering. What I love about this is that I do love a shirred bodice, but sometimes the process of doing a shirred elastic is really time consuming and sometimes very frustrating. And I love how this involves more elastic tunneling, and obviously you can choose how many elastic rows that you want to do. And you could also adjust the length of this, whether you want it to be cropped or a little bit longer in length. Now, there are a couple of fabrics here that I think would work perfectly for this. I think, of course, a lovely classic white fabric would be absolutely perfection. But if you want to jazz it up a little bit, I found this lovely, colourful checked fabric, which I think would just look fab. If you want something a little bit more simple, but with a little bit of interest, well, I found this lovely sort of denim look shirting. Obviously a lot lighter and thinner than actual denim, but I think could look really cute. Obviously the matching denim situation is definitely on trend, and this would look absolutely perfect. But if you kind of like that cutesy vibe as well, this gorgeous olive / khaki gingham fabric also I think would be absolutely beautiful with the ruffles and the shirred elastic waist. Now, the next free sewing pattern is by Ongrassa, which is this beautiful dress. It's a very simple silhouette, yet I think this would look gorgeous in so many different fabrics. Super practical and versatile for the summer period, and there's just these little details that just elevate it, such as the dark detailing that goes across the bust, and a lovely little slit down the side, and a very gorgeous V neckline, which I think looks fab. It just means that you could really make this out of a plain fabric or a patterned fabric and would just look so gorgeous. But I found this beautiful lemon printed linen, which I am just obsessed with, and I think I'm just going to have to buy reels of this stuff because I have a feeling I would make absolutely anything in this. But I just thought this really simple lemon dress, again, perfect for the summer period, and again with a lovely pair of sandals, it would look lovely for daytime, and paired with a set of wedges would look perfect for summer evenings and dinners on holiday. I just love this one. I love the simplicity of it and the versatility. So this next outfit is made from 2 free sewing tutorials. I absolutely love this outfit. I think it's completely on trend, but it's also a really classic design, obviously depending on what fabric you make this from. I think the choice that she's used in this example is absolutely perfection. She's made it out of this lovely linen. I was really tempted with this one to make it out of a toweling fabric, and I found this beautiful listing on Etsy, and I'll show you here the different colours that are available. But I think you could really go all out with this, and I think it's just the most perfect outfit for every day. But I think if you make it in some really lovely colourful colours, I think it's a perfect cover up for bikinis. If you've just kind of dipped in and you want to come out and you want to dry off but you want to look cute, maybe head to lunch. Totally feeling these vibes. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be making this one. I think it's so cute, and yeah, this one is a must. Now the shorts I think I'm going to make also as a separate pair, because you can never have too many summery shorts. And I've got this fabric in my stash which I want to use, and to be honest, I love this so much that I've been putting off using it because I just love it so much. It does feel more like an upholstery fabric, but it's quite a lightweight upholstery fabric, and it's got this linen effect and these lovely stripes going across, and I think this would be perfect as a pair of shorts. And again, because it's quite a neutral colour, you could pair this with white, cream, any sort of neutral top, and it would go really, really well. So this is definitely something that's going to be on my list to make with this pattern. So the next dress that's on my list is this beautiful water lily dress by Mood Fabrics. This has been on my list to make for a really long time, and the reason why I haven't come around to it is that I do want to make it from a chiffon, and I don't feel I'm quite there with my skill set yet in making this. You could also make it in a cotton. I think it also could look really, really cute. But the two fabrics that I want to use for this dress, this couple of chiffons here, and they're both the same print, but they're different colours. Let me see if I can show you a direct comparison. So both of them have this floral detail with almost this leopard print pattern on the side, and I just love the idea of the same fabric in different colours but contrasting, so same but different. You see where I'm going here? And I think, again, even doing this with a cotton could look really cute, but just having that similarity to run through it, which is the print, and the contrast of the two different fabrics could look really cute together. Things like green and pinks together could look really cute, but also sort of a blue like this and a pink could also look cute, or a green like this and a yellow could look cute together. And I think you could have so much fun making this dress. It's definitely a more of a going out dress or an event dress, but to be honest, if you wanted to make it more simple, you totally could and wear it more as an everyday dress. Would be really cute to go to summer barbecues, maybe a baby shower, or as a wedding guest. I think this is just such a beautiful dress. I found these lovely, I want to say 60s, correct me if I'm wrong, comment down below if I've got that completely wrong. I want to say 60s, 70s sort of style floral print, lovely, bold, vibrant colours. Again, same print, but they're contrasted in colour. And again, I think this could look really cute together side by side. And yeah, again, it's a cotton, so a bit easier to sew. Maybe something that I should take up first, kind of as a twirl, before I start on the chiffon version of the dress that I want to make. The other option that I have for this dress, which again is also a chiffon, hence why I've been putting this project off a little bit, because I don't really want to waste this fabric because it's so gorgeous, and they don't actually sell it anymore, because I think this is the one from my haul from Pound Fabrics. I don't know if you would have caught that video, but if you haven't, I will link that video down below, which comprises loads of different fabrics, and I still haven't used them all yet. But it is this lovely, almost kind of quilted look chiffon, and it's got this very almost crinkled effect in the pattern. And I'll see if I can open a bigger bit so you can kind of get an idea on what it looks like. I just thought this on the bias, and it being the sort of chiffon that it is, it's a little bit sheer, but it being the chiffon that it is, I thought this would look absolutely stunning in this sort of style dress. It would also look very cute as a handkerchief style dress. Again, I don't want to waste this fabric, and I think I need to do some practicing first on other chiffons before I delve into this, but this is just one of my favourites. Just can't believe this pattern's free. Blows my mind. So the next one is another maxi dress, and I want to say it's pronounced Halle. Halle from Craft World, and it's this gorgeous wrap style dress. I just think this could look so cute even as a midi dress, or as a mini or on the knee dress. And I think depending on the fabric choice, this could be perfect for work, but it could also be perfect as a lovely sort of day dress. Now, the fabric that I want to make this from is this lovely jersey floral print. How gorgeous is this? It's got a sort of a dark background, and it's got these lovely sort of floral details in it. And obviously it's stretchy. It's not a heavy or thick jersey, it's quite a lightweight jersey, but there's quite a lot in here. I think I've got about 3 or 4 meters. I'll see if I can find something similar, but I did get this from a market stall, and I think I got this whole sort of 4 meters for literally £7. It was an absolute steal. I'm going to end up having a whole wardrobe just of things as print with the amount of fabric that I have, but I think this is just a perfect choice for this style dress. Now, I did have a little snoop online to see if there was any other fabrics I could make this dress from, because I have a feeling this is going to be a dress that I am going to make in so many different fabrics. And I came across this store which has lots of different sort of printed jersey, from gingham to floral, and again it's in my favourite sort of muted colour palette. And you can actually choose the scale of the print. So say for example you've got a much shorter dress and you want there to be smaller flowers rather than larger flowers, you can actually select that on this store, which I think is absolutely fabulous. absolute game changer, because what I hate more than anything is I find a fabric, absolutely love it, and think, oh, but that flower is too big. It's going to be completely washed out by the shape of the dress or how it falls, and I think it's just a brilliant idea. So this next one is again one that I love. It's the Morning Glory top from Sarah Kirsten, and I just love the simplicity of this. The attention is all on the back detail with this lovely bow. You can make this as simple or as loud as you want, and I really think this top would look really lovely with the linen, but I think it would look even more special with a double gauze fabric. I found a couple of beautifully embroidered double gauze fabrics, one in this kind of taupey colour and one in this blue colour, and they've got these embroidered colourful polka dots on, which just give a little bit of interest and a little bit of fun vibes. But I think even in this plain linen, I think it's just a perfect piece for a capsule wardrobe. I just love the simplicity of this top. There's no fastenings needed, and it's super easy for beginners as well. So if you're very new to sewing or you're making your first garment, I think this is a great one to start with and challenge yourself with. Now, I don't even think we're halfway through, so I'm going to start speeding up with this because we've got so many good ones to get through. My next one is this lovely bias cut silk skirt, which has been trending all over the internet recently, and I think this is absolutely amazing that it's free. And again, if you haven't worked with a satin or a silk fabric before, this is a great starting point because it is such a simple cut. It is going to be more for an intermediate, but I think this is such a beautiful, elegant skirt. You could make this as loud again or as muted as you like and as simple as you like. I personally really loved this satin fabric that I found in this olive sort of khaki colour. But again, that's my colour tone. This store has just so many different colours. You could really go wild. I love the red that they've chosen in the image. I think even as an ivory, it would look super cute. You could pair this with a jumper over the top in the winter, or you could pair it with a lovely cami top, which if you wait to the end, there is a cami top that I have in mind that would go perfectly with this skirt. So this is satin that I've had in my stash for quite some time, and it's this really lovely, almost sort of 60s retro satin, and it's just absolutely stunning. I've been holding on to this because I really love it so much that I just almost don't want to use it. But I do think this in the silk skirt would look absolutely stunning. The other part of my heart is thinking more of a halter neck style dress, but let me know what you think. I'm just a little bit too scared to use it. Now, this next one is the Knot Jersey dress by Craft World. I absolutely love this. It just looks so cute, so comfortable, and it just has this lovely knots detailing at the front, which is perfect if you're very conscious about your tummy area, or if you just want to have more room when you're on holiday to eat to your heart's content. And I think this again could look really cute, just completely plain, completely focusing on the tie detailing. Or you could go really groovy with your colours and fabrics. One fabric that I think would look really cute is this beautiful, wait for it, linen stretch fabric, which first of all I've not heard of, so I'm definitely going to be ordering this because I'm just so intrigued to see what the consistency is like. I think it said about 17% linen, so it probably has that linen look but with lots of other components in. But I think because there's a centre seam running down the middle, I think using the stripes kind of in a chevron effect could look really, really cute. But if you want something a little bit more loud, a little bit more as a statement dress, I think this lovely jersey abstract print in this beautiful sort of reddy pinks and yellows, it could look so cute as well. Now, this next one is a jumpsuit, and it's called the Phoebe jumpsuit by Pattern Union. And I just absolutely love the crisscross detail of the alter neck, which I think is just super flattering as it displays the shoulder area really nicely. And it's this gorgeous sort of trouser situation, which again I think could look really cute cropped. And it's got a lovely elasticated waistband. I thought this would look perfect in a linen and would look really gorgeous in some sort of wash of blue linen, almost creating a more denim look but also being more summer friendly. So I found this lovely range of linens here, and I think all of these colours were absolutely stunning. Now this next dress is again by Grassa, and it's the dress number 93. Oh my gosh, how cute is this dress? I mean, it's the most stunning maxi dress, completely sleeveless, cute button-up detail at the back, and pockets. Yes, I said pockets. I also think that the fabric that they've used for this dress is just absolute perfection. I couldn't think of anything better than an animal print. I think it's just so on trend, so wearable, and again, just so practical. Because this dress is just so simple in terms of cut and design, I think you could be really creative with the fabric and patterns that you choose. I found these beautiful sort of coffee floral prints, or this lovely daisy print, but I think my favourite is this floral viscose, and I think in this dress would look so cute, cinched in with a little belt, absolutely adorable. I think again, if you're more of an advanced sewist or more intermediate sewist, I think you could really try making this out of a lovely chiffon dress. I think it would look so beautiful. There is a very slight flare as it goes to the bottom of the dress, which just, I can imagine, has the most beautiful swish. I love this one. Absolutely on point. Now the next one is called the Forest Jumpsuit by Mood Society, and I love this. I do think this is probably a little bit more of an advanced sewing pattern, and I think you probably do need to be a little bit more careful with your fabric choice. I just love the button detailing. There's a lot of structure to this jumpsuit, and I think it just looks super elegant. I think for the summer period, making it in a heavier weight linen would probably be the best idea. And I found this store here that actually is perfect for this sort of project, where you're just not quite sure on the weight of the fabric needed, and it's hard to compare between different listings as to what the weight is like. And what I love about this place that I found is that they've got the same colour, which is lovely taupe classic colour, but they've got it in multiple different linen weights, which just means if you wanted to order a sample, for example, of each, then you could really understand the weight of the fabric. And I think this would look perfect with this jumpsuit for the summer season. In the winter, I think you could really go with a little bit more of a heavier weight fabric. I mean, I'm trying to understand on this picture what this fabric is, so if any of you guys know, I would love if you commented down below and let me know, because I can imagine the feeling of the fabric. I don't know if this makes sense to anyone, but I can imagine the feel of the fabric, but I would have no idea what it is. So hit me up in the comments down below if you know what this fabric is. Absolutely beautiful jumpsuit. Again, would look perfect with wedges, day or night. Absolutely loving it. Again, cannot believe it's free for this level of detail. So the next one is the PATTE tea dress by Craft World, and it's this lovely jersey style dress. I just love the details on this dress. I mean, obviously you don't need to make this from jersey, but if you don't, then you probably do need to have some sort of fastening on it. But when things are made out of jersey, they can either be very form-fitting or very drapey, so you can lose a lot of volume. But what I love about this sewing pattern is that it has a little delicate puff sleeve situation with a little cuff, which creates a little bit of volume on the shoulders, but it also has this lovely arching detail going underneath the bust, which again just gives the dress just such a cute shape. And again, I think it's just a simple classic dress. You could make this in so many different fabrics to get so many different vibes, whether you want it as kind of a casual going out dress, a party dress, a work dress. I think this is such a versatile sewing pattern to have in your collection. I love the fabric that they've used. They've used lovely sort of cactus print. I think this would look really cute as a black and white polka dot jersey dress. Again, that would work so well even as a casual dress, but even as a work dress, I think it would just look so cute. Now the next one is another tutorial from Elisa Montanez. I must apologise for pronouncing any of these names wrong, but it's this beautiful shirred top, and there's so many details on this top that just looks so adorable. You have the lovely shirred detailing underneath the bust area, but it almost has more of a gaping sort of bust area, so it's a little bit more loose fitting. Straps come over, and at the back you have this lovely interlocking detailing, and I just think this looks gorgeous. I think this would look so beautiful in a double gauze, And when I was scouring for a beautiful fabric for this one, I came across this lovely embroidered daisy double gauze fabric, and it comes in off-white and a natural colour, and I love this fabric. This fabric I've already ordered because it just looks so cute. I personally would probably make the interlocking straps not as interlocking, to be honest. I probably would want to do them kind of as a bow detail, just because I think with a double gauze fabric that could be quite chunky. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can hack all of these patterns as you wish. Now the next pattern is another pattern from Mood Society. Again, it's a lovely shirt dress, which I think is just absolutely amazing for the level of detail that is in this dress and for it to be free. I've not made a shirt dress or any shirt in that matter before, and this is actually one that I think I'm going to experiment with. It's a lovely sort of more baggy style dress with kind of a short sleeve, but it's got this really beautiful tie detail to kind of cinch you at the waist. But I think it would be a great one to kind of practice with doing interlacing on the collar, and I think it just looks really stunning. I think it's just a perfect piece for summer, but also something that I think you could bring into autumn as well. I found this lovely sort of linen-y, mustardy floral print fabric, which I think would look so cute with this dress. I probably with this fabric would make the dress a little bit shorter than on the pattern, but I just love the colours on this. And again, I think this is a print that you could really carry into the winter if you wanted to put on some tights and boots with the dress. So this next one is another free tutorial, and it's this DIY ruffle skirt, which again, on the picture they've shown a sort of a contrasting colour, which again I was talking about on the Water Lily dress from Mood Society. And again, I think this is just such a cute skirt. I think the fact that it's a wrap skirt just means that it will fit regardless, and you can wear it high-waisted or low-waisted. I found these lovely chiffon fabrics, again with the same print but contrasting colours, and I think this would look so cute if you wanted something with a little bit more drape. But if you do want a little bit more volume, I do think sort of a cotton would work better. Now this next one is such a gorgeous v-neck button down dress, which I just think is just so chic, so minimal, so on trend right now. It has these lovely big buttons running down the front. I love the tortoiseshell contrast. Sleeveless, again I think this would look perfect with a linen, and I found this lovely seagrass green linen, which I think just looks perfect for this style of dress. You can also cinch this in the waist if you want a little bit more of a silhouette, but as well if you want that sort of boxy look as well, it just looks so chic. Yeah, I think it just looks really adorable, and this is definitely one that I'm going to be making. Now this next one is a dress from So Easy, and it's again a lovely dress for Jersey fabrics. It's kind of that tea-style dress, but it's got this beautiful 3/4 length sleeve that has this fluted region as well. Fluted region, this sort of fluted flare mini waterfall effect sleeve, which I don't think I'm explaining very well, but I'm sure you can see from the image. But I thought this would look perfect with this dark floral jersey fabric, because oh my gosh, just look at it. How gorgeous is this? I love the colour payoff. I love the fact that the black is very black, and just the colours of the pinks and everything included in there just really brightens it up and makes it a very classic dress, both for summer and the colder periods. Now this next one is another beautiful pattern from Craft World, and it's this lovely wrap skirt. Super simple but super elegant. Now because it is so simple, I think you could use a really gorgeous fabric on this and it will really do the fabric justice. I found this beautiful embroidered fabric, and it comes in a really nice range of colours actually, sort of greens, creams, pink and a navy blue I believe. Now this next dress is a beautiful dress from Vicky Sews, and it's got this really lovely frill detail running all along the front. It's really love frill bottom on the dress, and a gorgeous bow detailing at the back. Now I absolutely love this dress. I think the fabric choice that she's used in the image here is just perfect. A lovely cotton broderie anglais would be absolutely perfection. I would personally choose a sort of corally colour just because that's kind of my vibe for this sort of dress. but I think any cotton would hold this dress really, really nicely. I found this lovely lemon printed fabric, cotton fabric as well, and it comes in both sort of a white background and a navy, and I think this would just look so Espanol inspired, and I think this would be a perfect sort of holiday dress. Now on the cutting floor has this really beautiful tutorial for almost this sort of skirt style short, and I just think this is genius. I've not really seen this around very much, but I absolutely love the concept. I really think this would look really cute with this kind of Aztec pink colour and just a perfect holiday skirt, and paired with sort of a simple white t-shirt or a camisole, I think this would look absolutely stunning. Talking about camisoles, there's a really beautiful free pattern from Cami Handmade, and is this lovely scalloped detailed top, which I think is such a beautiful design, simple yet with a lovely visual interest on the edging. Now I found this really cute strawberry print fabric, which I think this would look so cute with, but I think with the skirt, I think this in just sort of a plain satin fabric would just look so cute. If you're more of a beginner, I probably would say going with a cotton would be more safe, but if you're more sort of intermediate, you want to challenge yourself, doing this top in sort of a satin, sort of silky fabric could be a really good learning experience. Now this next one is another shirt dress, but it's a little bit more of a fitted design, and this is one from Craft World as well. I think this dress would look absolutely stunning in almost like a faux denim fabric, and I found this store that does this beautiful range of denim sort of style fabrics with prints on them. And this is a really lovely sort of day dress that would also look really good for work also. This is this beautiful sort of, I want to say sort of mosaic design, and there's something very Moroccan-y about this pattern, and I can't pinpoint what this would be called, but it's this blue and white sort of combination linen. Blue and white right now I'm totally obsessed with, and I'm very tempted to get this one. Now I really have struggled over the years to kind of find shorts, and there was the other pattern that I mentioned earlier by Contour Affair, which has a tutorial on shorts, but I have in the past found it quite hard to find shorts, and this one here is another really good one, and it's for a elasticated pair of shorts. It's described as unisex, which is perfect, so if you want to make one for you, a matching one for your other half, then brilliant. But I think making this in a plain linen is just a perfect addition to any capsule wardrobe. Now this one from Mood Fibre is a really gorgeous flowy top. I absolutely love how it falls. It's almost got sort of a triangular sort of detailed flare, and I think with a really fine fabric, a very fine sheer fabric such as this one, I think would look really cute with this top. They do have it in multiple cute colours with these little ditzy floral print, which I think is just absolutely gorgeous. But again, even in plain white, it looks absolutely stunning. I love how it seems to swish in the wind, and again, just perfect for these really hot months that we're having right now. Now, Common Stitch have this really gorgeous willow waist free dress, which I think is absolutely stunning. Again, has a lot of ruching detail along the bust area, and just has this lovely sort of gathered region with a little bow tie on the sides, with two options of the straps, one as a normal strap, one as a bow tie strap, and I just think this would look so cute with any sort of plain linen or double gauze fabric. But I managed to find these really cute floral linens as well, which I think would just ruche really nicely at the top and create a really nice detail. Now Fabric Store has been a long-term favourite of mine, and I think I mentioned these trousers in another one of my videos, but I really love these. I think bottoms are really underestimated, and there's not as many free patterns for bottoms, and I think where this is a lovely sort of square wide-legged trouser, I think is so versatile, whether you want to make sort of a linen pair of trousers for the summer months, whether you want to make something a little bit thicker for the winter months, but I also think this would look really cute as pyjamas, and I just love the design of this. It's so simple, so elegant, and there's just so many different looks that can be made with this depending on the fabric that you choose. Again, with my muted sort of colour choices, I found this at a store that has these lovely different coloured linens, but I also found this linen in a lovely coral colour as well, which is definitely one that I'm going to purchase, and also very tempted to make a jumpsuit from. Now the next one is the Athena top from JUMPSUIT, which is this lovely, very baggy, boxy styled top, which has a lovely curved edge along the bottom. I think it would look really cute with sort of a striped linen. Now I bought this lovely striped fabric from IKEA, which has a really beautiful linen look to it. The amount of fabric in this was just phenomenal. I do have an IKEA fabric haul coming up, so if you're interested in watching that, then I would subscribe and hit the bell down below so you're alerted when that goes live. But I think this would look really, really cute with this top. This is quite sheer. It's actually a curtain, so it's quite sheer. But again, for the summer months, I think with this top would just look absolutely stunning. Now, Peppermint Patterns have released a new sewing pattern, which is the Albion blouse, which I think looks absolutely stunning with this crossover detail and button detail. But what I love more than anything on this top is the ability to make the long sleeve version or the short sleeve version. And it has this really unique cuff detailing along the edge, which probably needs some interfacing, but gives it a really nice poof. So I think by using a lovely linen or cotton or shirting fabric, I think you could get a lot of volume in this top. And again, can't believe that it's free. I found a few different fabrics that I think would look really nice with this top. But again, I'll link those down in the description box down below. Now, this fabric is one that, again, I found from a market. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find anything similar to this, but I will see if I can find anything and link it down below if I do. But it's almost like a crepe chiffon style, but it's not opaque. It's not sheer, it's quite opaque, and this lovely lilac colour with this black floral prints, and I really do think this would look absolutely stunning with this garment as well. Another sewing pattern that I've made already is the Wilder top, and it's this beautiful sort of bolero style top. There were a few things that I would have done differently if I was to do this again, which I will do because I do want to do these in a couple of more plainer colours. But it's this gorgeous top here that I'm wearing in this photograph. I'm not sure what you call this kind of print. I kind of want to call it an Aztec print, so I've left a couple of links down below for similar fabrics. But unfortunately this was a remnant from my local fabric shop, so it's not something that I think I can get hold of anymore. If you know what this fabric sort of pattern is called, do let me know down below, because it's almost like an abstract zebra Aztec print. So guys, I hope you've made it to the end. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of my free sewing pattern videos, I'll leave a playlist here and down in the description box if you want to binge on those. But I do have a haul and a fabric organisation video coming up very soon. So if that's something you want to tune into, do subscribe and hit the bell down below. That way you're alerted when I next upload a video. But until next time, bye.